Rugby World Cup here in Ellis Park Stadium, featuring the South Africa Springboks and the New Zealand All Blacks. I'm Brendan Mukerjee, and beside me is rugby champion, coach, and best-selling author, Sam Militic. Sam, pleasure to have you here on the broadcast.
It's a pleasure to be here at this game, and Brendan, the energy created by these South African fans is so positive, and I definitely believe that this will help the Blacks heading into their huge matchup. When the World Cup was created in 1987, these were the moments that the founders intended for this sporting event. Is truly bigger than rugby. I can already feel the fans, the energy, the potential, and the match has not even started.
Well, Sam, this is a much anticipated match with two powerhouses. For the Boks, they are powered by Joel Stransky, Chester Williams, and of course the world's favorite flanker and now social activist, Francois Pienaar. Look for South Africa to come out with a fast start. For the All Blacks, they are rooted in tradition and greatness. This team is led by Captain Sean Fitzpatrick and forward Zinzan Brooke and Olo Brown. They have power, strength, and more strength, which creates a tall task for the Boks.
Yeah, Brendan, this is such a monumental game for the whole country, from the start of apartheid in 1948 to the end in 1990. South Africa has definitely come a long way. I can definitely feel that the whole country wants the Boks to win, and they definitely have a good chance.
Well, Sam, this game definitely has the ability to alter the path of South Africa. Mark Tierney, who's on the field, has more.
Thanks, Brendan. Yeah, this is definitely a big game for South Africa. I mean, fans of all colors have come to unite and watch the game. The Springboks do have some tough competition, though, against the formidable All Blacks. Now, this is a powerhouse team, but, another huge factor is South Africa's home field advantage. The energy here is unreal. The fans have been going nuts. Holy cow, look at the flyovers. Whoa. Geez, fans are going crazy now. This is going to be one heck of a game. It's one for the ages. Back to you, Brendan.
On behalf of Brendan Mukerjee, Sam Militic, Griffin Conley, and myself, Martin Tyler, welcome and thank you for watching Channel 747, and welcome to the World Cup final between the Springboks and the All Blacks. Andrew Mertens in the 6th minute to take the lead 3-0, and it's through. The All Blacks in the 6th minute, and here's Joel Stransky, and he hits the equalizer for South Africa. And look at the home fans, Nelson Mandela applauding while Joel Stransky runs. And here's Joel Stransky for the equalizer, drop kick, and it's 9-6, the first time they take the lead in this game. And now it is halftime, and we'll send it up back to Griffin Conley for the halftime report.
It is halftime now, folks. The Springboks are leading 9-6. The South Africans have played a largely defensive game due to the strength of flanker Ruben Kruger and number 8 Mark Andrews, plus their scrum half. The expanses of attacks from New Zealand were repeatedly closed down. Andrew Mertens opened the scoring with a penalty after 6 minutes to give New Zealand a 3-0 lead. Then, Joel Stransky's penalty put the South Africans on the scoreboard after 18 minutes. Mertens and Stransky swapped successful penalty kicks following a period of pressure. In the 32nd minute, a drop goal to give the South Africans a 9-6 lead. Now it is halftime.
Before we start the second half broadcast, we'd like to show you an interview that I had with President Mandela before the game. President Mandela, it's recognized that you use sports to bring this whole country together. It didn't matter what race, the rugby team brought everybody together. I was wondering, your campaign was run under this Rugby Springbok team. Why did you choose sports? Out of anything you could have done, why did you choose sports?
Precisely because sports speaks a language which is understood by everybody.
Well, we're back in the booth, folks, and meeting Mr. Mandela was incredible, but now we move into a second half play. Both teams in the scrum now. And the Springboks get it. And Joel Stransky to break the tie. And the drop goal is good by Joel Stransky. In the second part of extra time, number 10 does it again. He did this in late stages. He might have just won it for the folks here in South Africa. It is a 15-12 game in the late stages. And it could end any second, and the Springboks might just take over the title to South Africa this year in the Rugby World Cup. And what's the call here? And it's over! The South Africa Springboks have won the Rugby World Cup. And look at them in tears as they just won it. They've been dreaming of this moment ever since they were kids, and now it's finally come. The fans going wild, and let's bring it over to Griffin Conley.
Oh my goodness, we cannot believe it. Joel Stransky with a drop goal to win the game in overtime. I can't believe this. I'm going to send it back to Sam and Brendan up in the booth.
Well, folks, that was certainly one crazy rugby match. Standing up here in the booth, I can feel the energy in the stadium. This was definitely a country-changing game for South Africa. The joy, the energy, passion here possessed by the fans is unmatched. In South Africa, rugby is a white man's sport, and it always has been. And to see the unity here today by all the fans, no matter of their skin color or class, was truly astounding.
This game was truly unmatched. The energy, like you said, was really what made the difference. Really, before this whole run in the World Cup, the country was so divided. The Sharpeville Massacre, the Soweto Uprising, all these things divided the country. They really needed a uniting factor, and after all this adversity, the Boks delivered at the highest stage in the world, beating the previously best team in the world. This is truly the pinnacle of South Africa rugby, and to be honest, I'm still in awe.
Well, Sam, you are like many others. As you can see now, the South Africans are joyfully celebrating their first Rugby World Cup championship. Thank you, and go Boks!